I was watching a live stream where the creator was talking about the situation in Congo, and she was talking about how it's all about resources and, capitalistic imperialists trying to get richer. And these people are being displaced and exploited and dying to get stuff like this. Copper. She was talking about copper. As I'm sitting there doing scrap metal, pulling copper out of wire to make some extra cash, selling it by the pound. I'm disabled and I was born poor in the United States. This is one of the most reliable ways for me to make money weekly, but it's a lot of work for a minimal payout. And I'm not comparing my suffering to the people in Congo, but all of our oppression is connected. These people are dying and being displaced and tortured so that we can have devices that when they stop working or we decide we want a new one, we just throw out. This stuff came from the trash. It came from microwaves and vacuum cleaners that people just throw out. This is why I don't understand why we don't have a more rigorous, reclamation strategy in the United States. So much of this is just in the dump, in your local dump. It can be reused. Look at it. It can be reused. They process it and sell it to be reused. And still, people are dying and being displaced in the Congo for more of this. And that's an oversimplification. But capitalistic imperialists purposefully do this. They create scarcity, or they create desire and need for more. I've had the phone I'm using for years. I don't need a new one. But Apple would have you think that I should get a new one every year so that more people in Congo can die or get displaced. So more of this stuff can just go to waste and add to the environmental detriment that we're already dealing with. And it's all connected, because the more stuff that goes to waste, the worse the climate disaster becomes. And the people who suffer most under climate change are the supremely already marginalized groups. Poor and disabled people, yes, but people in the global south. Capitalism and white supremacy go hand in hand. Because why are black people dying and being displaced? So we can have smartphones and contribute more to climate disaster that are going to kill and displace more black people. More people of color die from COVID or suffer detrimental effects from COVID. So white supremacist capitalism decided, oh well, we don't have to worry about it. Back to work. And we're in the 5th year of a pandemic, on the verge of another one, because white supremacist capitalism decides that black people aren't valuable. Disabled and poor people aren't valuable. People not in the West aren't valuable. They're only valuable insofar as they can produce resources for rich white men to get richer. The creator I watched talked about Blood Diamond and how they wouldn't make a movie about the situation in Congo because diamonds are something that the working class could disconnect from. That's something that rich people do. But if you turn the focus on Congo, so many of us have smartphones. Even people who don't have homes have smartphones. Even people who don't have smartphones vape. So not only would the white working class have to overcome their anti-blackness to care about people in Africa, they'd also have to overcome their own egos, their own sense of comfort, and acknowledge that even though they're not rich, they're contributing to this problem that is caused by capitalism. And what I'm learning is that anti-blackness runs deep, and that's why we haven't had a working class revolution. But it's all connected. If they die, we die. If the earth dies, what's the point? Elon Musk can go live on Mars, I guess. And Zuckerberg has his bunker. Just ask yourself if you care about your own life and the life of those around you, and if you care about the planet that allows us to have life. The planet that literally gives us life. Allows our existence. We're destroying it and each other. So a couple hundred dudes can get richer and we can die and suffer? No. Free Congo. Free Palestine. Free us.